Alright, good morning everyone. So I was asked to put together kind of an idiot's guide to Nioh's weapon system, and so that's what we're doing today. I call it an idiot's guide because when I started I was an idiot and I wasn't quite sure how to do it either. So we're just going to go in and take a look at some stuff. So Twilight missions have changed. So what we're going to do first is we are going to actually forge a weapon. This is one of the best ways to get something that you want once you have a smithing text, but you can of course always go ahead and find a drop, and if you find a drop that you like, then you're good to go in the first place. So with that said, let's head on over to the smithing area and let's make a weapon. So we're going into the blacksmith and we're going to forge. So I've got a smithing text here. So I'm going to forge a weapon. I'm just going to pick a random katana out. You can see that different katanas require different materials, which are located over on the right. Depending on what type of weapon you're wanting to forge, it'll require different things, and you can give it rarer materials in order to make it better. Also, once you've unlocked Divine, you can add Divine fragments in. The way you're going to do that is not up here at the top, but go down to the bottom, hit the triangle, see at the very bottom gives instructions, and I'm going to put 10 Divine fragments on this so that it will forge a rare weapon. And you can now see that at the top I have a 95% chance of forging a rare item, and I actually didn't forge the highest level item, so I got that 5%, but it's still a good thing. So I'm adding it to my inventory. Number 2, we're going to soul match that weapon. Soul matching is a way in which you can raise the level of the weapon. So you can see down there at the very bottom in the exclamation point, the Kiku sword that I made is a level 300 weapon. But I can soul match that with another weapon. You can see here's my 299 plus 38 weapon that I really don't need. So when I soul match that, it raises my Kiku over on the far right to a 300 plus 1. So my damage goes up, my other stats go up. As you soul match things, it will get more expensive to soul match. So just be aware of that. But now you can see I have a 300 plus 1 weapon. You can do that over and over. I got a nice achievement. You can do that over and over and over again. But here's the big kicker. You get a weapon, here's my Kiku, and close combat damage is fantastic. Skill break, not so much. Close combat key damage is okay. Status ailment augmentation, but what we're going to do is we're going to go to just a regular we're going to go to tempering. Here in tempering, we specifically are able to select what we want to change particular skills to from a list over on the right, depending on the stuff you use. So I'm taking skill break, and I actually don't like any of these things. So you can see at the very top I have 106 Ombicite. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that to something in the Ombicite section, so that I can get a new set of things. So I change it to key recovery when I do haze, and now I'm going to change that again because now I do have something that I do very often in here, which is parry. I'm constantly parrying. You could also have equipment weight damage bonus. That's actually fantastic for a level 1 character, so I'm going to add that. Close combat damage is one of the most important things to have. Close combat key is okay. Depending on your build, you can see you can highlight and pull out different things. But the kicker to take from this is that you can temper everything that isn't a special thing. Special effects are marked on the left side by an icon next to what the effect is. Now, how do you change those special things? Well, to do that, you can't temper. You're going to have to go and just simply reforge. So let me throw a couple of things on this weapon and let's kick out of here. Okay, so now instead of tempering with triangle, I'm going to go in and special effects change. Now notice, because it's got that special icon, it cannot be reforged. I can't change that. So the creation of this weapon was actually not good. So we're going to kick out again, and we're going to pick a different weapon because I do want to show you how you change those. This is a better weapon, 300 plus 36. Now, once again, you see the close combat attack you can't change, but then they've also got that lock special effect. That is a fixed effect on this type of sword, so that cannot be changed. Now, the soul matching cost reduction, though, is a special effect that came, and you can see that it can be changed using this method. So I highlight that, and then I'm going to reforge it, and I get weak armor torso. Basically, when you do this, you're not going to be able to pick. You're just going to randomly get something. So you just randomly do it until you get something that you want, and then you're good to go. And that's how you make weapons in Nioh.